Superior pond, superior care. Your backyard retreat beyond compare. Minnesota's finest at your call. Your pond stays perfect all year long.
Ever look out at a pond and think, how did they keep it so pristine?
Yeah.
More serene than swamp, you know?
Right.
Today we are diving deep into the costs of cleaning a water feature.
Oh, cool.
Right here in Minnesota.
Nice.
We've got some expertise from Superior Ponds to help us figure out what goes into that price tag.
Awesome.
So you can understand what's involved in keeping a pond beautiful and healthy.
Yeah.
Maybe even, avoid a few headaches down the road.
Right, exactly.
Thinking about getting a pond or already have one. This is for you.
That's right. Whether you're dreaming of adding a water feature to your property or you're already a pond owner, understanding these costs is essential.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not just skimming the surface, right?
Right.
There are a lot of different elements that affect what it takes to keep your pond in top shape.
Okay, let's jump in.
Let's do it.
Superior Ponds highlighted pond size as a major factor.
Yeah.
Makes sense intuitively.
Right.
More water, more area to cover.
Exactly.
But they pointed out something specific about larger ponds, over 100 square feet.
Uh-huh.
It's draining.
Yeah.
For smaller ponds, it sounds like it's almost incidental.
Yeah, with smaller ponds, draining can happen relatively quickly.
Right.
But when you scale up the sheer volume of water in a large pond,
Oh, yeah.
becomes a huge time and logistical consideration.
Yeah.
Think about emptying a bathtub versus a small swimming pool.
Okay, yeah.
The time and equipment needed, they increase exponentially.
Wow.
And it's not just the surface area.
Right.
Deeper ponds, especially those with steep sides,
Oh, yeah.
create their own challenges, making safe and effective cleaning more complex and time-consuming.
So size really has this cascading effect on everything.
It does.
What about the condition of the pond?
Yeah.
It's not just about surface appearances.
Absolutely not.
Right.
A pond that receives regular annual attention
Yeah.
will naturally require less cleaning
Right.
than one that's been ignored for years,
Years.
5, 10, even more.
Oh, wow.
It's like the difference between a quick tidy-up
Yeah.
and a major spring cleaning
Okay.
after years of accumulation.
I see that Superior Ponds mentioned that if you keep up with things
Yeah.
and you're only dealing with a little bit of that bottom of the pond muck,
Okay.
they called it pond sludge,
Yeah.
you might be able to manage it with water treatments.
Right.
Maybe using nets to kind of stir things up, guide debris towards the filters.
Exactly.
They even jokingly suggested a quick wait in
They did?
to nudge things along.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know how many of us are signing up for that wait,
Probably not many.
but the point is it's a less involved effort.
It is.
Right.
But when you're facing those thick layers of compacted sludge
Yeah.
that have built up over years,
Okay.
that's when you need to bring in the big guns.
Yeah.
We're talking about large trash pumps,
Wow.
specifically designed to handle that heavy material.
Oh, wow.
And the equipment and the labor required.
Yeah,
That kind of intensive cleaning
Huh.
really impacts the overall cost.
I bet.
What's interesting is that South Pond owners
Okay.
actually prefer more frequent, less intensive visits
Really?
as a way to prevent that buildup.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
It's preventative maintenance on anything else.
Exactly. A
Right.
little regular effort can save you from a much bigger job later on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Here's something you might not immediately think about.
Okay?
How easy is it to get to the pond?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a
Right.
crucial logistical element.
Yeah.
If your pond is easy to access
Uh-huh.
with a clear path for equipment and personnel,
Yeah.
the cleaning process is going to be smoother and quicker,
Makes sense.
which translates to lower costs.
Right.
However, if your pond is tucked away
Yeah.
in a hard-to-reach corner of your property,
Uh-huh.
requiring navigating steep slopes or carrying equipment long distances,
Oh, yeah.
that can add to the cost.
Yeah.
It might necessitate specialized tools or extra manpower,
See.
and those added complexities will be reflected in the final price.
Interesting. And then beyond the basic cleaning,
Yeah.
there's the potential for add-on services.
Right.
It's not just about removing the gunk.
Not at all.
Right.
Many pond owners use cleaning visits as an opportunity
Okay.
to address other aspects of pond maintenance.
Okay.
This could include repairing or replacing essential components,
Uh-huh.
like pumps and filters.
Right.
They might choose to install preventative measures,
Okay.
like systems designed to inhibit algae growth
Yeah.
or reduce sediment accumulation.
Interesting.
While these additional services are great for the long-term health of the pond,
Right.
they will increase the cost of that particular visit.
Okay, so we've talked about the size,
Yep.
the condition,
Uh-huh.
the accessibility,
Right.
and any extra services.
No, exactly.
Let's get down to the numbers.
Okay.
What kind of average costs are we talking about here in Minnesota?
So based on information from Superior Ponds,
Yeah.
from most ponds in Minnesota,
Okay.
those that are under 100 square feet,
Uh-huh.
generally 2 to 3 feet deep,
Yeah.
with decent access
Okay.
and available water and electricity nearby,
Okay.
you're looking at an annual cost
Uh-huh.
in the range of $2,300 to $5,400
Okay.
if you opt for cleaning and ongoing supplemental maintenance.
So that gives us an idea for ongoing care.
It does.
What about someone just looking at a one-time cleaning?
Right.
Maybe their pond hasn't been touched in a while.
Right.
Or they're new to pond ownership.
Right.
What are they looking at?
So for a typical one-time deep clean in the Minneapolis and Twin Cities area,
Yeah.
you can expect costs to range from approximately $1,100 to $1,600.
Okay.
Now, that initial cleaning cost can vary quite a bit,
I bet.
depending on the factors we've already discussed.
Yeah.
The amount of debris,
Uh-huh.
the size and depth of the pond,
Right.
and the accessibility.
Makes sense.
But once that initial cleaning is done,
Okay.
and your pond is back to a healthier baseline,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
regular maintenance visits are usually less involved and less expensive.
So there's an initial investment
Yeah.
to get things in good shape, and then the ongoing maintenance becomes more manageable.
It does.
Cost-wise.
Right.
So when you're looking for someone to take care of your pond,
Yeah.
it's not just about finding the cheapest option.
No, it's not.
What else should you be considering?
Experience in the field, the range of services they offer, and their reputation.
Okay.
Those are all super important.
Yeah.
Superior Ponds makes a really interesting distinction
Oh.
between hiring a general landscaping company
Ah.
and a company that specializes in water features.
Tell me more about that.
Sure,
Because you might think anyone who can handle your lawn can handle a pond.
you might.
Right.
And while a general landscaper might offer a lower price for a basic cleanout,
Okay.
a specialized water feature company often provides a more cost-effective solution long-term.
Really?
The difference is in their understanding of the pond as a living ecosystem.
Oh, interesting.
Anyone can remove debris,
Uh-huh.
but a specialist understands the delicate biological balance
Okay.
that's essential for maintaining clear and healthy water.
So they're not just cleaning, they're
Right.
managing a complex system.
Exactly.
Like a little mini environment.
It is.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's not just about how it looks right after cleaning. It's about
Yeah.
the long-term health.
It is. Speaking of long-term,
Yeah.
Superior Ponds offers these maintenance contracts.
They do.
How do those fit in?
So long-term maintenance contracts can be a good option for many pond owners.
Okay.
These plans can result in a lower overall cost
Yeah,
compared to individual cleanings.
I see.
And they usually include regular checkups and preventative maintenance.
So that means less for you to worry about.
It does.
Right.
And those regular checkings can help prolong the lifespan of your equipment.
Oh, that's good.
Things like pumps and filters.
Makes sense.
This proactive approach helps keep your pond healthy year-round. Yeah.
With less effort from you.
So less headache.
Exactly.
Superior Ponds outlines some specific service packages.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with spring cleaning.
Okay.
What does that typically include?
So spring cleaning is designed to get your pond ready for the warmer months.
Okay.
It's a comprehensive process.
Yeah.
It includes a thorough inspection and cleaning of your filters and pumps.
Uh-huh.
They remove all the debris and sludge.
Okay.
They do pressure washing to remove algae from surfaces.
Wow, so they really get in there.
They do.
They do some light cleaning and adjustments,
Uh-huh.
apply necessary water treatments,
Right?
and if you have fish or a dicing system, they'll check on those too. Okay, cool.
It's a complete rejuvenation
Yeah, it sounds like it.
after the winter.
And then as we head into the colder weather,
Uh-huh.
they offer fall netted. What's the purpose of that?
Fall netting is all about prepping your pond for the Minnesota winter.
Okay.
The main goal is installing a protective net over the water.
Okay.
This net catches falling leaves and debris
Oh, I see.
before they sink to the bottom and decompose,
Yeah.
which can cause sludge and water quality issues.
Oh, that makes sense.
This service usually excludes smaller fountainscapes,
Okay.
where netting isn't practical.
Right.
Along with the netting,
Uh-huh.
they'll do maintenance on your filters and pumps
Okay.
and a partial water change,
Cool.
usually around 20%.
So that netting seems like a good way to prevent problems later.
It is.
And then for people who want consistent care,
Yeah.
they have regular check-ins. What do those involve?
These are your ongoing maintenance visits.
Okay.
Designed to keep your pond looking great.
Uh-huh.
They'll remove debris,
Yeah.
check your filters and pumps,
Okay.
top off the water level,
Uh-huh.
apply water treatment, inspect any lighting,
Okay.
check on the health of your fish,
Yeah. Yeah.
and maintain any dosing systems.
It's like having a dedicated pond caretaker.
It is.
Now, Superior Ponds also offers these tiered packages. Silver, Gold, and VIP.
Right.
Let's start with Silver Maintenance Membership.
Okay.
What are the core offerings there?
The silver package is great for pond owners who like to be involved,
Okay.
but want professional help with the seasonal tasks.
Mm-hmm.
It includes spring cleaning and fall netting.
So the essentials.
Exactly. What about pricing?
It varies depending on the size and type of your water feature.
Yeah.
It starts around $495 for a fountainscape.
Okay.
And goes up to $2,695 for large ponds.
Got it.
The typical annual cost is around $2,100.
Okay, so that covers those big seasonal needs.
It does.
Next up is Gold Maintenance Membership.
Right.
What's different there?
The Gold package builds on the Silver membership
Okay.
by adding more frequent attention.
Okay.
It includes everything from Silver,
Uh-huh.
but it adds biweekly care visits
Wow.
and basic algae treatments to
Cool.
keep the water clear.
So more consistent care.
Exactly.
What about the price?
It ranges from $4,100 for fountainscapes.
Okay. To $5,600 for larger ponds.
Got it.
The typical cost is about $4,900 annually.
That's a noticeable jump up in care.
It is.
And finally, we have the vet maintenance membership,
Right.
the top tier.
Yes.
What does that include?
The VIP package is for pond owners who want to hand over all the responsibilities.
Wow, so if you just want to enjoy it
Exactly.
and not worry about the maintenance.
Right. It includes all the silver and gold services,
Okay.
but it goes further.
How so?
VIP members get free use of a dosing system
Okay.
and an advanced algae elimination system.
So it's even clearer water.
Yes.
Cool.
And they get weekly visits
Wow.
from Superior Ponds.
That's amazing.
A key feature is their clear water guarantee.
So they're really committed to pristine water.
They are.
What about the price?
The VIP membership ranges from $5,100 for fountainscapes
Okay.
up to $9,000 for large ponds,
Wow.
with a typical cost around $7,200 annually.
That's a serious investment.
It is.
But you get what you pay for.
You did.
So we've covered a lot here.
We have.
What's the most important takeaway for the listener?
I think the key takeaway is that understanding the factors that affect cost
Yeah.
empowers you to make informed decisions about your pond.
Absolutely.
It's about finding the right balance
Uh-huh.
between beauty and the health of your pond.
And it emphasizes the value of choosing a specialist.
Yes.
Like Superior Ponds. It's
Right.
not just about the cheapest clean.
It's not.
It's a long-term investment.
It is.
So here's something to talk about.
Okay.
When you consider the enjoyment and the ecological benefits of a pond,
Yeah.
does investing in ongoing maintenance,
Uh-huh.
even if it seems expensive at first,
Right.
end up being more cost-effective and less of a hassle?
It's a great question to consider.
It is.
And if you're in southern Minnesota
Yeah.
and you want to learn more,
Mm-hmm.
Superior Ponds is a great example of a local provider.
Okay.
They're based in New Pog
Uh-huh.
and serve surrounding areas
Okay.
like Prior Lake, Shakopee, and Lakeville.
Cool.
You can reach them at 952-491-0765
Got it.
or email info@superiorpondsmn.com.
Okay. And I bet they have a website too.
They do.
And social media.
They're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Excellent. Thanks for diving deep with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Hope this was helpful.
I hope so.
Until next time, take care.
You too.
Superior care, your backyard retreat beyond compare. Minnesota's finest at your call. Your pond stays perfect all